hello, and welcome to Juicing with Shay. Today, we will be juicing in my kitchen today, and I will be talking to you guys about the importance of juicing. We are still detoxing, okay? So I have my little trusted assistant here with me, little Miss Venus. Okay, she's home for the holidays. We're going to be taking her back to school next week, so she's going to be in the kitchen helping me maneuver things around and showing you guys different things that we do when we juice, okay? So as we discussed last week, we discussed about the importance of detoxing, okay? We talked about how the body naturally detoxifies itself and how we help the body detoxify itself is by giving the body nice, fresh fruits and vegetables, okay? Anything that is raw, we try to use. We also do like detox soups as well, which is like little to no calories with the detox soup. We want to make sure that the food that we ingest in is quickly digested through our bodies. We don't want anything to stay because this is the process of detoxifying the body. So what I have grabbed today is a few things. Now, I did post in our discussion on Facebook, I did post some things that you guys could do, okay? There's detox juices in there for digestion. There's detox juices in there for inflammation, arthritis. There's detox juices in there for, cramping and stuff like that. For low blood, there is juicing for almost everything. So today, like I said again, we have little Venus here, and she is going to get started with cold pressing. And I say cold press because there's a difference in juicing and cold pressing, okay? So I'm going to turn my camera around just a little bit so you guys can actually see my little machine that I have here. This is a Nama, okay? And this Nama, I'm telling you, it does everything, okay? It's not one of the best, but guess what? It does exactly what I need for it to do. So with my Nama, it helps to, like I said, cold press all of my juices, and I never ever take any skin off my juices. Off my fruits and vegetables. I just leave them. So the first thing we're going to do today, and this is a new one, guys. Okay, this one is my what is it? My strawberry. Strawberry grapefruit. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put much of anything else in there right now. Somebody asked me, is there like a good way or a bad way of juicing? Okay, so right now, guys, I'm just cutting up a strawberry because that's going to be one of the things that I put into my grapefruit is a strawberry. Yeah, you can start putting it in there. All right, so again, I have my little trusted assistant here, and she's going to start cold pressing. And as you can see, she puts the whole entire thing in there, okay? And she just starts cold pressing. And see if I can turn this around so you guys can actually see it coming out, okay? Now, they say, Shay, what do you use? I use all natural coconut water, cold pressed coconut water, okay? Now, there's a difference in your coconut water as well. Now, these little things, they can be a little expensive. So I tell people either you pay now or you will pay later for your health. It's up to you. Me, I'd rather have fresh coconut, cold pressed water in my juices than anything else. And I always, they say you can use regular water, but I like to use, as you can see, this is white. I like to use fresh coconut water to go through my machine. And what it does, it cleans my machine, but it also makes sure that I get all of the juice from the strawberries into the container as well. So we're going to cut up a couple of more strawberries, okay? And Venus is going to put those in there. And again, like I said, thank you so much, ma'am. I appreciate you. And like I said, I am going to make a strawberry grapefruit cold press today. Now, we all know that grapefruit is good to help to burn the fat, okay? So a lot of people don't like eating grapefruit, so this might be a great way for you to be able to get all of your fruits and vegetables in by putting it all into one bottle, okay, and getting it over and done with. All right, so we are going to cut up a couple more strawberries, all right, and put those in there. And then we are going to, she's going to pour a little bit more coconut water in there to make sure we wash everything down. All right. Thank you, Miss Venus. All right, there we are. All the strawberries have been cut up. And now we're going to get a grapefruit, okay? Now with the grapefruit, you're going to see that I'm going to cut it up. And she's going to put the whole entire thing in there, okay? Now, most of your nutrients are found in the skin, but I don't know many people that will eat the skin of a grapefruit, but I will put the skin of the grapefruit into the cold press machine and get all the nutrients. That is, you got it, baby? All right, I'm just going to put it on the side. Just don't touch my fingers. I'm not going to touch your fingers. Okay. Just tell me don't cut your fingers. All right. Now, the grapefruit is just naturally juicy, okay, guys? So sometimes you don't need to add the coconut water, or some people, they might even have an allergy to coconuts. So they're like, Shay, well, what can I use if I have an allergy? Well, you can just use regular spring water, which we have that here as well, okay? I'm sorry, baby. And she can just pour that in there and get all the juices and stuff in there. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to make sure I have everything connected here. All right, there we go. All right, so this is the time, guys, to ask all your questions. I know it's okay. I got you. The wrong one. Where's the other one at? It's okay. All right, get it off. Technical difficulty, just for a quick second. Did you find the black thing? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, find the black thing. And then we're going to use that. Okay. All right, here we go. So while I'm taking this apart, it is very easy to take these little machines apart. Taking them apart and putting them back together is very, very easy. All right, there we go. Did you find it? Good. Okay. Make sure we use that, okay? All right. Make sure that's all the way down. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick. All right, so it looks like we're back in business, okay? So we're back in business with the juicing. All right. Now, as you can see, you cannot use just anything for these juices. You have to use exactly what the machine is calling for, okay? And then we have like a little black stop here that we put all the way down, okay? Just to make sure that what just happened doesn't happen to you guys, okay? All right, so we are going to finish cutting up the rest of the grapefruit, and we are going to add those in there. As you guys can see that the grapefruit juice, like I said before, is naturally juicy, and it always, always, always provides all the juices that it needs. Okay, you got it, babe? All right. So this is going to be a strawberry. I don't know. I also bought some pears too. Okay. You can never ever go wrong with juicing. Well, what can I put in my juice, Shay? Anything that you want to put into your juice. They have these remedies and recipes online, but I say it's whatever your taste buds want. So you think we ought to try pear? What do you think? Try pear? Okay. So we're gonna finish putting the rest of the grapefruits in there. Okay. And then we're gonna throw a pear in there. I don't know. What does a grapefruit and a pear? I don't know. It might, because grapefruits can be a little bitter, but we bought the ruby red grapefruit. So the ruby red, they are a little bit more sweeter than the. Hold on, let me taste. Yeah, they are sweet. They are. They're sweeter, but I don't know. What else can we add in there? I'm trying to think. Give me a second. As we're thinking about things that we can add into our juices, we're going to take a little taste to see what we can add, okay? And as you can see, this is our juice so far, strawberry and grapefruit, all right? So we're going to pour a little bit in a cup and see what it tastes like. It's pretty good. What do you think? You taste the strawberries, you taste the grapefruit. Let's try a pear. I think a pear would be great in it. I think so. So that's one of the keys to making juices, okay? Trial and error. Trial and error, okay? So we're going to take the pear. And again, like I said, we can put oranges in. Oranges? All right, let's throw some oranges in there. All right, she mentioned an orange. We're going to throw an orange in, okay? Now, mind you, the whole entire pear we're going to put into the machine. We're not peeling anything. Don't need to. And the machine just grinds it up, okay? Don't need to peel anything at all. Now, listen to her. She's making a concoction, all right? Just by taste. And that's how you make your juices, just by taste. Not from, people like, well, I need a recipe, yada, yada, yada. But it's whatever your taste buds desire. All right? So, you got it, babe? Okay. So she said, add an orange. Now, grapefruit and orange, I have had that together. Okay? I don't know, will the orange be too much of not a citrus, because we need our citrus first thing in the morning, or will it cover up the taste of the pear? That was the question. So we might have to add a little bit more pear. Okay, that looks pretty too. The color looks beautiful. Let me show the color. Got it? All right, so now we have a pear, we have strawberries, and we have grapefruit. All right, all have been added together. I'm taking this really. That is delicious. Let's see what it tastes like with the pear. Oh, that's really good. Oh, yeah. That is really good. Again, like I said, trial and error. What do you think? Now we're doing the orange juice. Okay. Again, trial and error, guys. All right, trial and error. So we are going to take this. Yep. We're going to add just a touch of orange juice to see what that's going to taste like. So if you have a problem getting in all of your nutrients, all of your fruits and vegetables, what do you think? Yeah? That's a new one for us? What are we going to call it? Good morning, sunshine? Pink lemonade? It's not lemonade, though. Well, you put lemons in it. You usually put lemons in everything. Should we put lemons in it? Let's try some lemons. You just put lemons in everything. We put lemons in everything. So, I'm sorry, I'll grind that up for you. So, we're going to try some lemons. All right. Bina said, let's try some lemons. There you go, love. We have a lemon here. Okay. Now, with lemon, I don't put too many lemons in, all right? Because lemons can be very overbearing. Okay. Just like, ooh, we have some ginger too. I'm not going to throw ginger. She doesn't like the ginger. Ginger could be a little bit too much for her. All right. So, you got it all? All right. That's all the orange. All right. So, she's going to throw a little lemon in there. Now, lemon gives it a little bit more zest. And I hope that it does not take away from the juices. Give me 1 second, guys. When you have these little juice, cold press juices, you want to make sure that you keep your device here. You can see I'm constantly trying to clean it out because it can easily get clogged, guys, okay? So you want to make sure you clean it out. You want to make sure that you keep it flushed, all right? You want to make sure that you're doing all of these things. Okay, I like this one, babe. Good morning, sunshine, all right? And then you just have like the little handle here in the end, okay? So I hope you guys have your juices, okay? Because this is some good stuff we're doing here. All right, so I'm going to take that, close this top, okay? Put this under here to get the rest of the juice. And we're going to take another swig, guys, okay? Oh, the lemon was too much. Too much. Overbearing. Again, lemon can be overbearing. So if you have too much in there, so what we're going to do, we're going to add more oranges. Yep, more oranges, more grapefruit, and we're also going to add more strawberries and more pears to take away from the lemon. I should have put a half a lemon in there. Again, like I said, it's all trial and error, guys. All right, guys. So we're going to cut up another orange. We want to make this absolutely perfect. Okay? All right. So as I'm cutting up this orange, she is going to rinse off some more grapefruit and strawberries. Yep, grapefruit and strawberries. And we're going to put this all into the cold press machine. All right? Again, cold pressing your juices, juicing is all a part of detoxing, guys. It is so important that you really cleanse the body, you're cleansing the liver, you're cleansing the lungs, the arteries, especially with people who have high cholesterol, all right? High cholesterol is just a buildup of plaque. Thank you. It's a buildup of plaque that's within your arteries. So you want to try and juice to get rid of all of the plaque that's built up in your arteries, okay? All right, so she has all the oranges now, and we back to the strawberries again. All right, and we're going to put those into our juice as well. All right. More oranges and strawberries too, I think. All right. Okay, so we're almost done cutting up the strawberries. I'm going to cut up another pear. Is that all into strawberries? All right, well, we're going to use all of these, and I'm going to cut up a couple of pears and put those in there. Again, like I said, guys, everything is just trial and error. You can make your juices. You can have a juice as a snack. You can have a juice as a meal replacement. You can put protein shakes in your juices, okay? You can freeze your juices, okay, for another day. Put it whatever you want to put in your juices, guys, all right? Just know that whatever juices that you're making, if you juice them with fresh fruits and vegetables, that you're getting all the nutrients that the body needs, all right? So as she's putting that in there, I'm going to cut up the pears, okay? Now this is a lot of fruit that we're ingesting, which is a good thing because you're supposed to ingest at least 4 to 5 fruits a day, okay? At least. And we have at least 6 in here right now. With the skin, that's right. That's right, B, with the skin. All right, so we are going to finish cutting up the pear. No more lemon, okay? And we're going to see what it tastes like after we cut all of this up. All right. Okay. We also have another juice on the side called Absolutely. All right, so we're almost done with that. Okay. All right. I think that's good. I like adding pineapple to almost every juice that I make, but I don't think I'm going to do that tonight. I think I would just leave this one as is because we have a lot of stuff in our juice tonight. Okay, so when she's done that, we're going to retest it again just to make sure it is just absolutely perfect. And if it is, then we're going to move on to some vegetables, guys. All right, because you need to juice with your vegetables. Carrots, spinach, arugula, all these things you need to put into the body. These things are so very important. Close that top for me and pull that out. Yep. Pour that right in there. Okay. And I think that should take care of some of that. Lemon taste. Yep. Now, it's okay to dilute some of your juices. Some people that are diabetics, okay, you want to definitely make sure that you dilute your juices. Why? Because, of course, it might increase your blood sugars, all right, which we really do not want that. So I always say that whenever I do my juices for clients, that I always make sure that I dilute all of my juices. Now, you don't want to dilute your juices to where you can see through the bottle, okay? You want to juices to still have that thick consistency to them to where you're not being deprived of any nutrients. So we're going to try this again. That tastes so much better. Oh, yeah. Have Daddy taste it. He's always a good taste tester. Okay. What do you think? That's much better? Let's add a couple more pears. Just a couple more pears because I don't want my pears to go bad. Okay? All right. So, moving right along. Okay? No, we're not wasting any fruit. All right, so we have the pears, and I think the pears is really going to set it off because it's such a different taste. And I like pears too, and I don't want to waste them. Pears are like one of the first fruits in my house that go bad. They start turning brown. All right, my assistant left. They start turning brown, and then they get really, really soft, and then no one in the house wants to eat them, not even me. So what do? I juice them. I juice everything. All right. All right. So we also have some kiwi here. Okay. We have a lot of fruits here. I make sure that I get in all of my fruits, especially during the winter months, the COVID months. Okay. I think I really started juicing because of COVID. I think I've made my first like berry juice because berries is high in antioxidants, and they can really, really get a paper towel, and they can really, really fight off any type of radicals like COVID, the flu, things like that. So you really want to make sure that you are prepared and you're protecting yourself during the winter months, okay? During all year round, because COVID is really all year round. All right. So we got all of that done, babe? All right. So we're gonna put all the pears in there. We're almost done with the pears. And then we're gonna make some carrot juice. All right. Carrot juice is important as well. You got it? All right, baby. All right. And we still keep flushing this out. Yeah, you can hear it coming out. Oh yeah, there we go. Sounds good. All right, now once she's done with that, we are going to start with our carrots because I need to make some carrot juice. Really, really need carrot juice. Okay. All right, so we go to Sam's because Sam's has everything in bulk. All right. And we have our carrots here. I think I'm gonna do like at least half the bag. All right. So you guys that have been wondering about how to juice, it doesn't get any easier than this, okay? Some people say, well, I don't have time. Well, you know, you need to learn to start making time for your health. Why? Because it is important. You need to learn to start making time, prepping on the weekends. I mean, most of the times I prep on weekends when it comes to my juices, my meals. I prep a lot of things on the weekend. Why? Because that's the time to where after we finish church, I know that I need to come back and start preparing for the next week. It seems tedious, but you know what? Your health is like a job, okay? If you get off your job, then that's when everything starts to hit. So diabetes, high blood pressure, everything starts to hit you, okay, guys? So you want to make sure that you stay on top of your job by taking care of yourself. All right, so we have here a nice bucket of juice here, okay? It took us no time at all to make, and it would take you no time at all to make as well. The only thing you have to do is invest in your health. Invest now, like I tell people, or you will pay later, okay? Again, like I said, we are diluting all of our juices with the Vital Coconut Cold Pressed Water, and I put this in all my juices. Again, like I said, it can be a little expensive, but they do have sales sometime with the coconut water. Or if you don't want to use coconut water, you can just use regular spring water. Use whatever you want to use. You're drinking them. The most important thing is that you drink them. You done with it, babe? Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna empty this out. Can you empty it out for me, baby? Mm-hmm. All right, appreciate you. Okay, and then just rinse these carrots off for me. All right, so here. All right, so we are done with the fruits. Don't worry about it. We're done with the fruits. Now we're going to move over to the vegetables, okay? We have here lemon and we have carrots. She doesn't like ginger, but I love ginger. Where's my ginger? I love putting ginger in almost everything, okay? It is like the best. And I tell people that ginger is good for that digestive system. It helps to move the, what I call the peristalsis within the colon, which allows you to have a healthy bowel movement, okay? Ginger also helps to settle the stomach whenever you're feeling sick, upset, stomach upset. They say drink ginger ale. I say drink ginger beer, okay? So we are going to start with the carrots. You ready, baby? All right. No need in taking off any skin. You just take the carrots, the whole thing, put it in, and keep it moving. Okay? There you go. Huh? Okay. Yeah. Now, carrot, what happened? Cut them in half. Okay. Okay, there you go. You're welcome. All right, here we go. So she's cutting up the carrots. Cold pressing the carrots, and I'm going to add a little ginger to my carrots. Why? I love the way ginger tastes. And then from there, I'm going to throw in a little bit of some green apples. All right, give it a little bit more flavor. And then we are going to add in just a little bit of lemon, nothing overbearing, because the last time we added lemon to it, like I said, lemons can be a little overbearing. Okay, guys? So, it's not going down. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go now. You're not rough on it. It's a cold press machine. There you go. You got to get the girl going sometime. All right. So we just did a grapefruit. We did strawberries. We did, what else we put in there? Pears, lemon, and oranges. So that was 5 different fruits that we put into the first juice here, okay? 5 different fruits. So the daily amount serving is between 4 to 5. So we have 5 juices in here right now. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Let me finish with the carrots. And then with the carrots, we're going to add lemon. We're going to add some ginger. Now, I can tell you guys that with the ginger, you have to be very careful because it can clog the machine, okay? I've noticed that. So what I do, I try not to add too much ginger. And again, ginger can be overbearing. So you don't want to add too much of the ginger. You want to be careful with that. There you go, baby. She won't be drinking this one, okay? Because she doesn't like ginger. All right. And then I'm going to add some green apples, okay, guys, to this. Okay. Like I said, you can add anything you want to add to your juices, okay? I hope you guys have a machine and juicing with me, all right? We posted some stuff earlier, so I hope that all you guys are juicing with me, all right? All right, here we go. Almost done with this one. Again, like I said, you can never go wrong when you're juicing. Again, everything is just trial and error. And if you want it done, guess what? You will get it done. Why? Because this is your health. And your health does matter. So, that's looking pretty good. Be careful. There we go. You guys can see. All right. Sorry about that, boo. Moves right along. Not only does the extra coconut water gets the helps with weight loss, but it also helps to clean your machine too as you're juicing, because it tells you to clean your machine with water. But and they tell you to do it in the end. So what I do it as I'm cold pressing my juices, just to make sure that nothing gets clogged up. Okay, you ready, babe? All right, you can take those two. There you go. All right, is this half a lemon? Yeah, just use half. Let's see what happens. We know what happened the last time we used the whole lemon. All right, there we go. Okay, let's see how we're doing there. I'm not gonna lie, I love juicing. I love it, absolutely. I'm not gonna lie. Ready? Let's try it. All right, I'll try it. You can taste the ginger. Oh, that was good. You can still taste the ginger, but it's good. She doesn't like ginger. That is good. That is good. We do have some questions. Do you cook with your pulp? Unfortunately, I do not. I throw it all in the garbage. Why? Because I'm too busy to figure out what to cook with it. A lot of people do cook with the pulp, which is like
popsicles and stuff.
Huh?
Like big popsicles and all.
Yes. Like Venus just said, they do make like popsicles and stuff with the pulp. So yeah. What are your favorites for juicing? My most favorite for juicing is pineapples. I love juicing with pineapples. Why? Because pineapples have that natural sweetness. And I'm going to add a pineapple to my carrot juice because it does give it an extra sweetness. And it is really, really, gives a sweetness, and it has a lot of juice with it to where I don't have to use as much coconut water. But I do use coconut water because, again, pineapples, they have a natural sweetness. And with pineapples, for people that are diabetics, they will want to dilute it. Why? Because it may raise their blood sugar. But it still is a good fruit to eat, and it is a good fruit to juice as well, even if you are diabetic. But I just tell people, just make sure that you dilute it. There's nothing wrong with you having fruit. Just got to dilute it a little bit so it doesn't increase your blood sugar. So this is one of my favorites that I like to use whenever I am juicing. So I think that, what else we have here? We have that. Any other questions that we have in reference to juicing, guys? I told my daughter that I was only going to be a half an hour tonight because I know that she has to get back. And I have to finish a paper as well. So this is how we juice here, okay? I'm hoping that you guys will start to incorporate juices into your lifestyle. It's really easy. You don't have to take much to juice. Just get a good machine. I mean, my machine costs about, I think it was like $600. And I bought it a year ago, and it is still being used. So that $600 was well spent. Not only am I providing my body with all the nutrients and vitamins that it needs and deserves, because you guys know how hard I work out almost every day, and I sweat like a boar. So I'm detoxifying my body by sweating, but I have to always replace it with nutrients that it needs. Am I going to be able to get them all in one day? I probably won't, but I know that I'll be able to get them all in by juicing. So if you feel to believe that you are able to get all of your nutrients in without having a juice or anything like that, then you know what? I say then keep doing what you're doing. But if you're like myself, you're busy, you don't have time to cook all the time, and you want to eat better, but you don't have the tools to make sure that it's done, then you will want to juice, okay? Juice on the weekend, save it, put it away, put it in the refrigerator. Juicing lasts up to 14 days in the refrigerator, okay, guys? It can probably last a little bit longer, but I don't let my juices sit in the refrigerator no more than 14 days, all right? My soups, if they unthawed, I don't let them sit in the refrigerator no more than about 7 days. So you want to juice, prep yourselves, pack it, put it in the refrigerator, and when you leave out your house, you grab it and you go, all right? What do you clean your fruit and veggies with before juicing? Regular water. Just regular water from up under the sink. And then you just wipe them off just a little bit with your hands just to make sure that you got all the dirt and the grind off of them, okay? That's all that I use. Some people use other things to clean their vegetables and fruits with. Yeah, salt and water. Yeah, Venus said salt and water. Me, I just use just regular water, okay? And then I just start juicing all of my fruits and my vegetables. Once I'm done, I have like little containers. I put them in the refrigerator. My daughter grabs them. My husband, he's juicing this month as well. He grabs them and he puts them in his bag. I'm very proud of him for that as well. So everybody's grabbing juices, and something I've been doing for forever, like juicing. Everybody's juicing now and just grabbing them as they go. It's a quick meal, not a meal, but it's a quick snack. That's a good word. It's a quick snack because I don't think anybody want to have it as a meal. And somebody seems to like the little grapefruit juice that we made. Yeah? Yeah, she likes that one. So I think we're going to make some more. All right. So any other questions, guys, before we end this? Because Venus is like, you said 30 minutes long. All right. And she has been my little helper. All right. And she has been my helper tonight. So any other questions that you guys have for me, please ask them now. I don't want anyone to feel that they missed something or whatever have you. But we are definitely here for you guys. And it was my pleasure, Cynthia. I hope that you are juicing, girl. But yeah, it's definitely my pleasure to try and provide you guys with as much knowledge that I possibly can to make sure that I equip you to be able to protect yourselves, take care of your health, and get that good quality of life in. Because what's going on right now, eating out, grabbing this, that, and the other, these late night snacks, it is not going to work. Okay, if you plan on living a good quality of life, those late night snacks are not going to work. All right, so find yourself a better one, Cynthia. I know that there are plenty of them out there. My sister sent me a couple of them yesterday, and I'm like, well, they are very expensive, but they do have some that are not as expensive. This one right here is working just fine for me right now. Like I said, it was the best $600 I ever spent. I've been having it for about a year now. So I don't think that I'm going to change until that motor blows, okay? And I've been juicing a heck of a lot, all right? So this right here is a very, very good machine. So I am not about to buy another one right now. So if I do, I think I'll have to start crying. This one is a NAMA, N-A-M-A, all right? They have all types, all brands. They even have one cheaper than the one that I have right now. But I wanted to make sure that when I put my NAMA in, when I put my fruits and vegetables in there, that I was able to use the whole entire thing. I didn't want to peel. And I think that was something that, that goes in the refrigerator, baby. I think that was something that I did not like when I was juicing, having to peel my fruits, having to peel my vegetables. The only thing that I will peel is a pineapple, because the rough skin from the pineapple will get lodged in my machine here, and it will cause a lot of problems. So I will definitely cut up a pineapple. That looks so beautiful, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Doesn't that look beautiful? Yeah, it does. So this one here is my carrot juice. All right. So we're going to put a lid on this, okay? And we're going to save it, because I am going to add some pineapple to it a little bit later. Okay. And use it for later. Okay. So I like to pack all my juices. And if you want to freeze your juices, you can put them in plastic containers like this. I remember my sister, Stephanie, was asking me, what can I freeze stuff in? Get these nice durable plastic containers, okay? This is great to freeze your juices in, because when your juices freeze, they swell a little bit. So you don't want to fill it all the way up to the top. You want to at least fill it up to this line right here. Okay, so when it does swell, it doesn't leak out. Okay, so again, you can freeze your juices. Just whatever you do, just take care of yourselves. Okay, again, you don't have to have a whole bunch of equipment and stuff like that. Just simple things. All right, simple things. This right here is, again, it's the carrot juice. Mm. That is delicious. Mm. That is so good. I'm sorry, she doesn't like ginger. All right, so it is 1/4 up. Any other question, guys? So next week, we will be cooking in the kitchen. We will be cooking food in the kitchen. So I will let you guys know what we're cooking. I have been picking up some, what is that thing called? Oyster. Get it out the refrigerator. Oyster mushrooms. Any more left?
You got trumpet.
I'm sorry, trumpet mushrooms, not oyster. Trumpet mushrooms. Okay. And there is a lot of things that you can do with trumpet mushrooms. Trumpet mushrooms gives you the taste of the texture of meat, but it is not meat. So people have been using like little trumpet mushrooms for making like clams. So that might be an option for us for next week. Okay, guys. So I will be posting, I don't know, maybe a recipe. Maybe you guys can cook with me. I don't know. Would that be an idea? Maybe I'll cook and you guys look and watch me eat the food. But we'll decide about what we're going to do. But we will be cooking next week in the kitchen. And the food that we're going to be eating, it is easily digestible through the body. Because why? We are detoxing for the month of January, okay? We are detoxing. We're getting rid of the old 2022 food that we ate all December, all November. We're getting rid of all of that. And we're detoxing for the whole month of January. Why a whole month, Shay? Because your body deserves it. That's why. Okay, you deserve it. That's why. So let's get together next week, and let's see what Shay's going to be cooking in the kitchen. All right, guys. Any other question? All right. I thank you guys for chiming in with me. I thank you for your questions, and I hope you guys learned something tonight. And thank you to our trusty little assistant, little Miss Venus, my daughter. All right, guys. So thank you again, and I will see you guys next Wednesday for another edition of Your Health Matters, because your health does matter. Before I go, I'm sorry, I forgot to give my shout outs to what vegetables do you have to be careful when using in the juice, if any? Well, there are some vegetables that I am very careful with. Vegetables that have like a hard skin is what I like to say. If you have a vegetable that has a very hard skin, like my pineapple has a hard skin, you want to be careful. So you can juice butternut squash, okay? Butternut squash is one that have a hard skin, but you can still juice a butternut squash, all right? It's still juiceable, and there's nothing wrong with eating it raw. Why? Raw fruits and vegetables, I mean, it has, you're not taking away from none of the nutrients that are in those fruits and vegetables. So eating things and drinking things that are raw is the best thing for you, okay? So vegetables like that, you want to not stay away from, but just be vigilant about using them into your machine, especially if you don't have like a very, very good machine. It can definitely get clogged and really mess up your motor. So you want to be very careful about that. Even when Venus was putting the carrots in there, she did not want to push it down hard because she didn't know if she was going to break the machine or not. But I've been using this old girl for a minute, and I'm like, she can handle that. So just push her down, all right? Because she definitely does work.
I also have a question.
Huh?
I also have a question.
Yes.
Okay, when it comes to like soft.
Come over here.
Oh.
Yeah, because people want to hear your question.
Okay. So when it comes to like softer fruits and vegetables, like you can't juice those, correct?
Absolutely, you can juice them. Soft
like
fruits
bananas and like avocados.
Yeah, you can juice bananas and avocados. You really, really can. You can put them right in there. But when you juice them, the bananas and avocados, I can tell you that you will need to use something to flush it out. Either water or the coconut water. You definitely will need something to flush it out. So you definitely can use those type of things when you're juicing. Okay. All right. So, what happened, baby?
Want these away?
Yes, can you please put those away? So again, we are still, like I said, juicing for the month of January. I am Shay Brown, family nurse practitioner, personal trainer, plant-based nutritionist, obesity management specialist. I specialize in helping people get their weight off. Not just getting the weight off, but teaching you how to keep your weight off. Okay. So if you are interested in my services, if you're interested in any of my juices or my soups or my detox tea, I tell people with that tea, do not leave the house. Whether you're in the state of Maryland or outside the state of Maryland, okay, I will get you what you need, okay? We do outside shipping, but you guys, you got to pay for the shipping and stuff like that. But if this is a service that you need of me, I can definitely provide it for you, all right? If you don't need any of my juices, but you say, you know what, Shay, I need nutritional help, I need to know how to stay on track, things like that, then definitely I am able to help you with that as well. I have dealt with clients that are out of the state of Maryland and help them to lose the weight. Yes, very successful doing that as well. Because I tell people knowledge is power. And when you learn to equip people with the knowledge of how to do better, they do better. Okay. So if you need any of my services, you can either call the number, which is 443-470-9142, or go to my website, sbbfitforlife.org, and just go to contact. I think it says that there's a little tab that says contact. Fill out the form and fill out the intake form. Make yourself an appointment for the whole month of January. We are doing free consultations. So you guys make yourselves a consultation so we can talk about your health and how we can work to get it better. Okay. Of course, we also want to give a shout out to J. Co at JCIIENT.com. He is my marketing person. He is very good at what he does. If you guys are looking for a marketer to market your business or to market anything for you, this is the person that you want to get in contact with. All right. His email is right there. So you guys just go ahead and just grab it, contact him. He's excellent. All right. Definitely highly recommend him. We also have the 7-day detox for all the holiday fun you guys had last year. We are doing a holiday. We're not doing a holiday. It's not a holiday. Okay. It is a 7-day detox that is a very structured detox plan that comes with the meal plan, telling you what to eat, when to stop eating, okay, and when to eat again, all right? If you are interested in my 90-day nutrition detox plan, that is something that is a little bit more intense, a little bit more detailed, but that is the one to where I teach people how to get the weight off and how to keep it off as well. And a lot of them have been very successful. I was speaking to one of my clients today. She's actually a doctor. She went from 162 down to 135, and she's not even done with her whole 3 months, okay? And that's part of my 90-day process. Her hemoglobin A1C was 6.9. It has dropped down to 6.1, and that's last month. So we don't even know what this month her hemoglobin A1C is going to be, but our goal is to get it down to 5.5, which I'm very, very certain that is going to happen. So we get people off medication. We teach people how to stay off medication as well. So if that is, like I said, if that is a service that you guys are interested in, the 90-day detox for chronic illnesses and diseases, then I am the person that you definitely want to contact. All right. A lot of doctors and nurse practitioners, they'll tell you, you have a family history, so you're always going to be on blood pressure medication. Not really. Okay. I don't have that same belief. I have that belief that if you work hard at a goal and you're trying to achieve it, you can do anything that you put your mind to, all right? And two minds together that have that same goal, I am more than certain that we can get it accomplished, all right? So definitely want to thank you guys again for chiming in. This is the end of my show. I did say 30 minutes, and I thought I'm already into 45. Any other questions that you guys, I'm sorry, V, any other questions that you guys have for us? The floor is yours, all right? If not, I bid you guys a good night, and thank you for chiming into Your Health Matters. I'll see you next week for another cooking edition of Your Health Matters. God bless, and you guys have a good night.
Yay.